What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth
I'm
by
gonna do it to
David
your
Mulligan
ear.
and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
I'm here. I am to the side. I am to the side. Okay, okay.
And the Cavaliers will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Irish offense will take the field to start this game. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Wants to throw. It's Carr. Snagged in the middle. It's Pauling. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Gonna run it. It's Price. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Price. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also... see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
So the Virginia Cavaliers offense has the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Caught over the middle. It's Ennis. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And this defense continues to bring the heat. First sack of the day, setting the tone in the first quarter. They had 5 last week, ladies and gentlemen. So this defense has been affecting the quarterback and making him feel so uncomfortable.
To throw, it's Morris. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We've got to rattle him. We've got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
Gives it on the option. Gets away from one, finds room. Picks up the first down, still moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man on the outside. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. Now we're there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys, you start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now we see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here come the Irish. Back. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw, it's Carr. Shoots it to the left. He makes the catch. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down.
Big-time play there in the passing game. That's important for Notre Dame, too, as a program, because we know they've always been able to run the football. And we've seen them in recent years get to the playoff. They've reached national championship games, but they haven't been able to pull it off. For this program to take the next step, they have to be more consistent and dynamic in the explosive passing game, and I think this guy gives them the opportunity to take the program to the next level.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Out of the gun, the inside give. Powers through the defender. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Williams. And you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Finds his man. It's Fields. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
And that touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown, Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the road.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Harrison. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. The give out of the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked at.
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
That's a great job on the blitz, getting the sack. He's showing you his speed right there. And with that play, he's making some of the great Golden Domer linebackers of old proud. Guys like Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith. How about...
There's trouble. Ball's out in the end zone. The offense back on top of it. That's going to be a safety, but trust me, that could have been much, much worse.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
set for the free kick after the safety. Slithers into space. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Carr. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Right on the money. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on third down? The give on the option. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Trying to get it to the marker. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on fourth down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Got a man. It's Payne. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Got his man quickly. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Payne.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. Got it in the middle. It's Fields. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And there are flags flying as the pass ball's incomplete. We'll see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. He might want another play. Let's go! Toss sweep to the left. Got enough space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
But man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into half.
Oh, a lot of space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking for a man. It's Morris. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Harris. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains.
Well, not down in distance. The quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him. So a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They'll immediately call timeout. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the tailback. That should be the final play of the first half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On the run, it's Payne. There he goes! And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to clear.
Wide open spaces. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. They'll try to run for it. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And the Cavaliers will punt it away on fourth down. He'll try to really get into this one. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Carr. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Quarterback making adjustments. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Thomas. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Got the quick pass. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Gets it out fast. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And I love the quarterback's accuracy here. Hit him in stride, man. Hit him where he can catch the football and continue to run and do more damage after the catch like he did right there.
They just keep firing. Here's the pressure. He's going to take off. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback. And you see the speed this defense has.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. What a move to get home for the sack. When the Irish get to the quarterback, sometimes you think Rudy, but this time you think a dude.
A dude. And listen, the more guys you get like this that can put his hand in the dirt and go get the quarterback, the easier it becomes to call defense. That guy is an absolute stud.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
You're in plus territory, no desire to give the football back. Maybe the punt doesn't even work out. They go for it, and it works out well.
So I wonder if you go tempo here, too. Now that you've just picked up that 1st down, don't let the defense sub. A lot of these guys now have been on the field for a little while. See if you can catch them off guard here and try and take advantage of how tired they are.
Touchdown, Cavaliers! A great catch and run for 6.
And I love the wheel route. I love calling it because most of the time I'm going to get my running back, who's a fast athlete, in space against a linebacker or somebody who can't catch him. Nice play design. Nice job throwing it out in front of him. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Men, a gigantic collision of top 5 teams, and it is now a final. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other could have a case for the #1 spot in America, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The the Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Quick release by the QB. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So 1st down will open up the final period. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you.
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He has the 1st and still on his feet. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. The give to the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Irish! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point is good, and the lead swells to 16, and it's getting late.
Anytime the pitchman is able to score on these option-type plays, there has to be great blocking downfield by the wide receiver. That was absolutely textbook, and that's what allowed the running back to go score.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They're going to run it to the right. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football, and they got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. To the right, complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal. Try to barge their way in. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the punishment has been extended. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
We've seen this guy do it time and time again throughout his college football career. On critical down and distances, he shows up for his offense. He did right there on 4th and goal.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Cavaliers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Carr. Makes the catch. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Notre Dame comes to the line, trying to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Right back to the well. He's loose. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Fields. And he's brought down after a nice game. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking for a gap. It's Payne. He's brought down, just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Morris. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. matchup in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They've got the screen set up. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And the Cavaliers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Pulls it in and looking upfield. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep